Hey YouTube family. So, I had a great video for you, and apparently while I was filming it cut off and I didn't realize it, but my birthday was August 28th, a couple days ago, and I'm at a Love's in Kansas City, Missouri, and I had found a petite filet mignon at Wally World for 50% off. And so my stepmom had told me that I should treat myself to a steak, like going to a restaurant. But as you know, the company car is kind of big, so it can be hard to do. I mean, I could go to Denny's, but I don't really want a steak from Denny's. So anyway, then I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna cook it. There's a certain somebody, you want up? Come on, there you go. Okay, all right, hang on, we gotta switch hands. Okay, so I know, I love you, yes I do. So I wasn't sure how I was gonna cook it exactly, but I knew I'd figure something out. But last night, Walter and I were going for a little walk around the truck stop, and there was a couple, they're hot shotters, and they were cooking on a barbecue. I smelled the barbecue, and I asked them if they'd mind if I threw my steak on, and they were so nice. And oh, of course, no problem. And then on top of that, she made some fresh pico de gallo and gave me some of that. It was so good. And also they were doing tortillas, and so I had that. So it was a wonderful late birthday dinner, and I had a video of that. But what I thought we'd do is talk about, so I don't think I ever said how I got back exactly. So the main thing was that workers' comp was running out, and I had to pay the bills. So the only job I knew I could jump right back into was trucking. And like my sister had said, you know, I'm in pain all the time, might as well be working and making money. So that's kind of the whole thing. Having not driven for a couple of years, I didn't know if I was going to be able to get back on with the company. And so I called Millis, their recruiter, because one, they're like 2 miles from my house as the crow flies, and they also do training. So I thought maybe she quit. So I thought maybe you know, they could refresh me or something. Well, I talked to the recruiter. He asked me if I knew my status, which I didn't, but it had turned out that Hub Group never deactivated me. So technically I still showed as a current driver. And so that's how I ended up with Millis. And but the miles were terrible. They said it was a slow season, but I mean, I don't care. I gotta make money, not sit and luxuriate at a Wally World for 4 days. So, and that's a topic for a different one, but that I've talked about before. But finding how to find the perfect company. Hint: there isn't a perfect one, but there's some things you can do. So anyway, I just jumped back into a truck, and my backing skills were a little rusty, but I remembered stuff and got right back into it. So that's really what happened. You know, I love trucking, and so I'm glad to be doing something that I love. I put up with the pain. It's just a part of life now, and do what I can to minimize it. And you know, driving all over the country again. It's the best thing with my friend. This one, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's the Rocky. Always sitting in judgment. So yeah, so that's kind of the don't kiss me now. That's kind of the how things happen. So anyway, oh, I have another thing I was going to tell you about. So I better write these down so I don't forget. But anyway, there's another really cool thing that happened, or it happened and then it unhappened, but it still was kind of exciting. So I'll tell you about that in a different one. And I appreciate being here. I'm still on the journey. So 62 years old. Can you believe it? What are you doing? Look at this baby. What? Oh. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. Be sure you like the video, or you know, put questions. If you have some burning question you want to know about, put it in there and I'll do a video on it if I can contribute to what your question is. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you got to subscribe, and all that good stuff. All right. Thanks, family. Bye.